Shalom Akim, I'm the brother from the DC camp. Call Halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rakapadash. Double honors to apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you brothers doing the work in sincerity and truth, the ones that don't seek to be head over brothers, and the ones that, men that are not doing this for bugged out reasons, trying to be head over brothers, doing this work for power, unrighteous power, You get right. This is 1 Timothy 4 verse 12. Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word, in conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith, in purity. Verse 13, till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by hands of the presbytery. Right? The presbytery is like presbytery. It's like the council of elders, man. And that's how you basically find out your gift, is being amongst brothers, reading, basically filling yourself out. You have to gain experience for you to understand your gift. So you have to go out there and try different things. And you may fail, you may prosper. And that's the thing about it. You don't know what you have until you try it out. That's why, Apostle Talari said, get into this thing, man. You wind up getting into something, and then the whole time that's your lot, and you wind up prospering and exceeding because you're really good at it. You're just how they call it, natural. No one really had to teach you it. It really came naturally. Meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. So that's why I read that. It's basically because that was heavy, man. As you never know who you're talking to out there, or you never know who hears your message. So hey, we doing this work to save ourselves, and then also to save others. That's why we ask Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to stay humble and stay true. Because a lot of men will wind up getting caught up into the power and getting caught up into leading, and wind up just totally taking the show down their own way, instead of following the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So I also wanted to read this. This is the beginning of the chapter. This is 1 Timothy 4:1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly, that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. Right? So that they're listening to these other philosophies and doctrines and stuff like that. But this is the main course. Psalms, the first chapter. This is going to basically help us stay within our means of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, concerning as far as not worshiping other gods, not listening to those other devils out, not listening to devils. I'll just say that. This is Psalms 1:1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the congregation of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. Right? So I'm going to grab Proverbs 4:14. Right? This is the true song. These are the songs that we need to sing every day to to stay in that course, stay in your lane, stay humble, stay true. The scriptures talk about the word of the Most High is like silver tried 7 times. Let me grab this real fast. This is Proverbs 4 verse 14. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. Right? So you don't want to even go near it, because you never know, a spirit could hop on you. You know, you'll wind up taking liking unto those spirits. You know, and man, that's why the scriptures is, hey, even though we quote it a lot, Micah 2:10, you know, rise and depart, for this is not your rest. You know, because everything's polluted, man. It's literally from the water we drink, from the toothpaste we use, to the soap we use, to the water we, you know, everything is like totally backwards. I ain't gonna use the curse word, so to speak. Right, I read that, and we're gonna silver, right? Because the Most High word is it's supposed to be silver. That's good. That sucks. I'm just leaving it alone. Most will, I'll bring it up. I'll bring it out next time. This is verse 2. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doeth he meditate day and night. Right? So we, of course, we meditate day and night on the scriptures, man. You know, because that's one way that keeps us inside. Like Joshua 1:8. Inside the body, inside the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So it keeps us in here, man. It keeps us locked. It's the meditation on the scriptures. You know, and that's how we're able to pump out these videos, because we got the spirit, we got the water. So hey, if you have the water, you shall be never barren. This is Joshua 1:8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written in therein. For them thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. Right? Because everything you put your hand to do, I'm gonna Deuteronomy 17. I ain't write it down, but yeah, everything you put your hand to do is gonna prosper, man. Because that's the way of the Lord. When you hearken unto the Lord's statutes and commandments, the things that you put your hand to, the Lord got your back. So you ain't got to worry about making money and things of that nature, man. You just have faith that the Lord's going to take care of you. And if it don't work out, then just go to something else. Right? That's the mentality we got to have living in Babylon. Because a lot of times brothers will get discouraged because they're not good at this particular skill, you know. But forget all that, man. You never know if the Lord, like I said earlier, it might be your lot. You never know. You might become a natural, what they say. You know, someone that learns fast and just excels. That's why I forget this place, man, because this place likes to uphold everybody to the same standards and levels, except the elite, you know. They get off scot-free for killing somebody, you know. So like, right, I read that. So this is Deuteronomy 17. I think it was. I'm not sure. I'm going to Deuteronomy 17. I'm going to try 18. And, Deuteronomy 17 and 18. And it shall be, when he sitteth upon the throne of his kingdom, that he shall write a copy. So like he shall write him a copy of this law in the book out of that which is before the priests of the Levites, which is basically you copying the manuscripts, the scriptures. And it shall be with him, and he shall read them all the days of his life, that he may learn to fear the Lord Yahweh, his power, to keep all the words of this law and these statutes, to do them, that his heart be not lifted up above his brethren, and that he turn not aside from the commandment to the right hand, nor to the left hand, to the end that he may prolong his days in his kingdom, he and his children in the midst of Israel. So it's all, amen. You do good, man, the Lord's going to do you good. If you do wrong, the Lord's going to do you wrong, man. That's what it's all about, keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments. I can't say it's all about it, but it's all through faith, man. Because if you're doing that, you have faith, you have fear in the Lord that you're doing something right, man. That's why it's good to stay in the counsel of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right, so I'm going to go back. This is verse 3. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. Yeah, amen. It's all about in due season. It's all about being diligent, because you never know when your time and chance is gonna come abroad. That's why it's good to stay diligent. Take first. You got to take care of your spirituality first. Then you take care of your body. And then you always try to eat good and get some at least 15 minutes of exercise. At least 3 times out of the week. Try to get like 15 minutes of like some good cardio, some heavy lifting. Really, try to intensify it sometimes. If you're like doing medium weights, go to some weights you can only lift to like 5 to 8 times, and do that for like 15 minutes. Don't do those mediocre weights, and if you're gonna do cardio, you should try to intensify it, run, time yourself, and then step it up a notch. And it's just the same thing in the spirit, and I'm realizing that through the spirit that, as you take more time, or try to, basically encouraging yourself to do better, to go longer, go faster and stronger. It's all about that balance. I know I read 3. And it shall be like a tree planted by the river of water. Right? So we're going to get Matthew, or not John, 7:38. This is Matthew's, my bad, Salakia. John 7:38. He that believeth on me, as the scripture have said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. So we already know, and you believe on Yahweh B'Shem, you believe on Yahweh Shai, man, you're gonna do the things that he's telling you to do, and then he's gonna liken you unto a wise man. And what are you gonna become? You're gonna become like that man that's just able to keep feeding people, man. And we also get Jeremiah 17:7. Jeremiah 17. This Jeremiah 17:7. Blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord, whose hope the Lord is. For he shall be as a tree planted by the waters, and that spreadeth out her roots by the river. I'm read again. For he shall be as a tree planted by the waters, and that spreadeth out her roots by the river, and shall not see when heat cometh, but her leaf shall be green, and shall not be careful in the year of drought, neither shall cease from yielding fruit. So you're gonna always have those leafy, greeny leaves. There's a little tongue twister, but because you are planted by, you are trusting in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. So you're gonna be able to, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is gonna fill you with His words, and that's the thing that a lot of people have a problem with today, is the spirit of truth, and being able to discern that, and being able to see who has the spirit of truth. Amen. That's why you gotta try yourself, and then you gotta try them. Try them by the spirit. whether they be of the Most High. Because a lot of guys talk good talk, but when it's, they could walk for a while, but the Spirit eventually reveals who that man really is. Let me get Ezekiel 47 and 12. Yeah, man, and a lot of people are gonna die because of their unrighteous ways, man. Just being stubborn, not paying attention to the red flags, because a lot of you see, and I'll be honest, we all do some things in this world, on this life, this go around. It's like kind of weird. It's like, what the hell? But there's just certain red flags. It's like, Nate, man. I watched the video last night. It was like, man, just not IUIC is not looking so good, man. Then the lady over there in London, the mother of that woman that died in the IUIC, she was just talking about how they didn't call her, they didn't say nothing, they didn't send no money. I can't say send no money, but they didn't get in contact with her. I can't say that part, but I can say that she said they did not get in contact with her at all, and it's not hard to find her phone number, And and then also the news agency tried to get in contact with them too. They ain't hear nothing back. So, that's just some real low life stuff, man. Someone dies like that, and that was in your organization. You will want to reach out as soon as possible and give you condolences, whatever, or something, man. Like, yeah, sorry for your loss, Jeremiah 7, no, Ezekiel 47 and 12. Ezekiel 47 verse 12, and by the river upon the bank thereof, on this side and on that side, shall grow all trees for meat, whose leaf shall not fade, neither shall the fruit thereof be consumed. Right? Because when the winds and the floods come, those trees, those leaves are going to still be standing strong because of the water that it obtained. It shall bring forth new fruit according to his months, because their waters, they issued out of the sanctuary. Let me read it again. Because their waters, they issued out of the sanctuary, and the fruit thereof shall be for meat, and the leaf thereof for medicine. Right, man. You're gonna be able to rejoice over your fruits, man. Everybody likes to see, if they plant a vineyard, they like to see the things growing, like to eat off the tree. It's just that's what it is, man. Edomites do it, Jake do it. It's just natural. Let me go back. But Esau is just turning everything and turning everything unnatural. I was watching this video, and I gotta look it up. He said Memphis meats, that they're actually growing meats out of like pottery dishes. So, so that's another. It's kind of making me want to go, at least become a pescatarian, to where you're not fully off of meat, but you fuck with meat sometimes. Going back. So verse 4 out of Psalms, the first chapter, the ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. Right? So the wind, what is the wicked is known as? Like the chaff, man. That chaff is just, it could blow. It's like a fart in the wind. The chaff is just, it ain't nothing. After you cut some grass, or maybe you cut some wood, that stuff that's left, that stuff is nothing. That stuff blows in the wind. It's easy to move that stuff away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. Right. The way of the ungodly shall perish because of their unrighteous doings, man. They don't want to hearken unto the Lord. They want to do their own thing. They want to be proud as all hell. They don't want to humble themselves. Gotta humble yourself. Me, myself also. Goes for everybody, because this world, man, it's so easy for you to think that you're doing something, when it's all through the Lord. I don't want to make this down. This is kind of getting kind of long now. 37. This is Psalms 37, verse 18. Psalms 37 and 18. The Lord knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever. Right. So we're gonna inherit the kingdom, man. We're gonna inherit these words. We're gonna inherit all of the good things by staying in the counsel of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Let's get 2 Timothy 2:19. This is 2 Timothy 2 verse 19. Nevertheless, the foundations of the Most High standeth sure, having the seal. The Lord knoweth them that are His, and let everyone that nameth the name of Hamashiach depart from iniquity. Yeah, because you know what Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is about. I'm read it again. Nevertheless, the foundations of the Most High standeth sure, having the seal. The Lord knoweth them that are His, and let everyone that nameth the Lord, Salakia, that nameth the name of Hamashiach depart from iniquity. I'm going to read it again, Salakia. Nevertheless, the foundations of the power standeth sure, having the seal. The Lord knoweth them that are His, and let everyone that nameth the name of Hamashiach depart from iniquity. Yeah, depart from iniquity, man, because you are being cleansed by His words, His Spirit, His presence, by staying in the counsel. Yeah, I'm going to go into that word counsel in Psalms, the first chapter, the first verse, because it's all about the counsel of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. As long as you stay in amongst of that counsel, you should be alright, because if you're in amongst of that counsel, you're going to know what to do. Wicked men stand out like a sore thumb, so, So the word for counsel in Psalms, the first chapter, the first verse is Itaza, or no, it'll be Itaza, right? It's a I, Itaza, and a Ha, Itaza, right? And it says counsel, advice, purpose, right? It's a root word, Itaza. So this is the word for counsel. The root word, let me see it again, Itaza. So to advise, it says to advise, counsel, give counsel, purpose, plan, to advise, counsel, give counsel. Right, man. It's all about to be counseled. It says to conspite, right? The deliberate counsel together, right? It says counsel together, exchange counsel, right? So going back and forth, man, talking with the brethren, talking to the, the uppers of your camp, and just trying to, hey man, it's also looking for directions. You never know, man. You always want to be asking, you doing, asking yourself when you're doing the right thing. That's one way of you examining yourself, man. So I hope you brothers was edified. I hope you was sparked in the spirit to do do a video, a song, man. It's a song. Hey, today's the Sabbath, man. Read the songs, listen to the songs. With that, call halal Yahweh, B'Shem Yahweh Shai, B'Shem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders who've been ruling well. Salutations to you fellow laborers out there. I'm the brother Amaf in the DMV area. I want to say Shalom.